When you need to clean anything outside, whether it's your patio furniture or a walkway or even the patio itself, you cannot beat the ease and power of using a pressure washer. Let me show you how it works. So whether you're using a gas-powered model or an electric-powered model like we have here, the process is basically the same. Water comes in through your garden hose. It then goes through a pump which pressurizes the water. It then gets mixed with a cleaning solution here in the reservoir tank. It works its way through this hose here, which is a special hose rated for high pressure water. It goes into this here, which is called the wand. And finally out the most important part, and that is the nozzle.
Let's talk about the nozzles. So each nozzle represents a different spray angle. For example, we've got an orange one here, which is 15 degrees, which is really intense cleaning. Green one here is 25 degrees, which is kind of for general purpose. And this white one is a 40-degree spray angle. Very gentle spray, really good for siding and windows and stuff. All right, well, the first step is to fill the reservoir tank with detergent specially made for pressure washers. Then connect the water supply to the water inlet. Of course, you want to make sure that the connections are really tight so there are no leaks. The next step is to connect the hose to the machine. Next, we want to connect the wand to the hose, and we have a simple screw-on connection here. Next, choose the nozzle that you're going to be using that will correspond with the cleaning task at hand. For an electric model like this, you'll need to make sure you plug it into an outlet that is protected by a GFCI. Turn on the water supply. Now it's time to start it up. Make sure that you test on a small area and just sort of get used to how the pressure washer feels and reacts as you pull the trigger. And start cleaning. A few things to remember: you want to make sure you maintain a safe distance, especially when you're first starting out. Move in slowly if more power is needed, but never start too close. Keep the wand moving in a steady, even sweep. And use overlapping passes. And of course, make sure you don't hold the wand still over one spot, or you'll easily carve into the surface. Another tip is to make sure you work from the top to the bottom. This ensures dirt and grime flows downward onto unclean surfaces, not the other way around. Rinsing becomes so much easier and saves time versus having to re-clean. Here I am changing the nozzle to one that's much more gentle because I want to take off the cobwebs and just sort of clean the side of the house, and this siding is made of wood. So I'm going to stay far back and gently clean everything off.
All right, we are done. Looks fantastic. You know, my chores are done. I think there's only one thing left to do.